All right, today we're jumping into another puppy draft on Underdog. Let me get that queued up right away. It's almost over 20% full now, so that's fun. Not gonna have to, I probably have like another week or two, probably to get all your entries in. But all right, it is the all right. Waiting for 7 people. I think it's gonna go quick. Preseason games just finished, so it should get filled up. Let's pray for some 101. Haven't gotten a 101 yet. I want one of the ends, honestly. I haven't gotten those positions yet. I think it'd build a different construction. I think that'd be fun. But we're ready to go from anywhere. This is quiet. We need some music in the background. Said I wasn't going to, but we need it. All right. So before this gets started, remember to hit like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. Leave a comment below what you think about the team. And we are going from the 1-5 spot. So I've drafted here a ton. There's 2 strategies to go here. I think you will likely get one of these 5 running backs available to you. Well, obviously you get at least one of them available to you. I think at that point I prefer to go Adams or Kelsey though. It's too loud still. Okay, so we'll see what happens. See if it's a pretty standard draft. If there's any crazy names in here. Recognize Fantasy Football Warlord. God, I hope he's good. It'd be a sad name to have if you're not good at drafting. Large and in charge. Nice. Read. Alright, draft is underway. Let's see. Alright, CMC 1. Should be Cook 2. I don't even agree that Cook is the 2, but you just don't get him on your team if you don't pick him at 2. So you have to. It's kind of like CMC. Like you don't have to think CMC is the #1 player, but you don't get him on your team. You don't draft him at the 101. So just to balance out your lineups and get them correctly. Kamara 3 I like a lot. I've been drafting Kamara like anytime he gets past. If Adams is gone and he's past 5, I just draft Kamara. And he's really thinking about his 4th pick. Wasn't ready for it. I think I'm not really ready for my 5th. I'm doing Adams or Kelsey. I don't like Henry or Elliott too much. He just auto picks Henry, which leaves me with Adams or Kelsey. Or I can go Zeke. I don't like Zeke though. I think I'm starting another team with Adams. I haven't gotten a Kelsey team yet. I like Kelsey like a couple picks later. We'll go Adams. I'll leave Zeke on the board for the next pick. Although it wouldn't be my pick. This wouldn't be mine. Alright. Kelsey goes right after me. And then to Elliott. And Hill. I love it. So far this makes 100% sense to me. I've seen Aaron Jones drafted at 9 pretty much every draft. People don't usually deviate from that. I think there is merit in doing that. Jonathan Taylor's a reach, though. I guess he's probably not making. I've seen him make it back. I don't know. I think even if you love Jonathan Taylor, you don't draft him there. This seems like not the play to do there. I can just mute my desktop audio so I can still hear stuff and you can't. That makes way more sense. Turn Eckler Gibson. I should have draft board up. Tells a better story. I think with what happened here, Taylor's still available here. I don't like these picks. interesting how they draft from here. They have one of each. They both should go like modified 0 RB or hero RB from here. Just hope that these guys are great and pray for the best. Hopkins with Hill is fantastic. Metcalf, the guy I want is still available, so that's good news for me. There's a guy I would have taken before Metcalf. It's not CeeDee Lamb. I'm not a Mixon. I have enough Harris right now. It's AJ Brown for me. I'm gonna let that expire because I got some things I want to look up. I don't know what the status of Edwards-Helaire is. Or he has an ankle sprain. Yeah, has an ankle sprain, and not a high ankle sprain though, so that's good. So far, they seem to think not too much. Checking out some news. Pull up the draft board. So we go start wide receiver. Mahomes at 21. This guy's going to be in for a rough draft. We start Derrick Henry for Mahomes. Or did he time out again? It's still Mahomes still isn't the auto pick if you time out there, so that's weird. Waller, I don't mind Waller there. Najee, starting Cook, Najee, like you don't have to pick a running back for like 12 rounds now. I see Jefferson go to the CMC team pretty much every time. Okay, he goes Mixon for third. Like, you're definitely not picking running backs then. Oh man, I know who I want. I don't think this guy will be sharp enough to pick him. If he's picking Mahomes at 21, I don't think he's sharp enough to pick the guy I want. Yep. This is a Kittle team. This is a Kittle team for sure. That feels really good. This is a really good start, in my opinion. We'll think running back on the way back here, and then just chill otherwise. Yeah, I like it a lot. Cooper, Robinson. I have those two pretty much interchangeable. The one guy I like so far I'm not drafting is Keenan Allen. He has limited upside, but really good floor. Woods at 32. This guy's gone 3 wide receiver. Me and the guy next to me are both on the 0 RB like train, which is a little upsetting because he means he's gonna snipe a high value running back right before it gets to me. But what are you gonna do? You know the Kelsey and Hill owners though are upset that Mahomes went here. When I pick Kelsey or Hill in the first round, I assume I'm getting Mahomes in the 4th. Especially if I'm picking a Hill here, I assume my 4th round pick is just gonna be Mahomes. We got Swift. This guy starts 3 running backs too. I don't like this 3 running back starts. I feel like he's going to really miss out on some receivers. This guy's definitely missed out on receivers. This is a weird Mixon pick. I think you've been a lot happier with Terry McLaurin, George Kittle, Cooper, Robinson. By the time this gets back here, the receivers are pretty dried up. Ayuk on the turn. Or Gibson, Julio, Ayuk. And this guy goes for 3 RB. Taking Henderson. This guy has 3 RBs. I don't know who's left for a receiver that you'd really be interested in taking in the 4th round right now. Lockett. Oh, I'm Lockett in the 4th. This is an auto pretty much. Like Evans. DJ Moore. That's a little bit of a reach, right? Yeah. Higgins. And I got my choice of running back here, actually. That's exciting. I'm not a Jamar Chase guy right now. I have 2 great receivers already, so I don't need to reach on one of these guys. I think I just go for my first running back. I think it's David Montgomery. Nope, I'm going Chris Carson. I have them like extremely close, and I just prefer the Seahawks offense. The Chicago offense looks awful. Granted, Montgomery hasn't played the preseason yet, neither has Robinson, but it looks rough. That said, if it gets back to me though, I will be taking Montgomery. I doubt it. It shouldn't. But this guy with 3 running backs could do literally anything. And the guy before me went third receiver already. Pitts on the turn. This guy's 3 running back. There's no way he takes Montgomery. Either of these guys can though. Well, I wouldn't if I was this guy with Henry and Nailere. But I'm considering this guy not a very sharp drafter. Like he was probably ecstatic to get Edwards-Helaire here. Okay, so there goes Montgomery. Thielen, Claypool. I'm gonna be unhappy with the receivers that are left. Yeah. Like Robbie, Judy, Robbie, huge gap for me. I'm not getting Etienne if I wait, so I'm just gonna take him now. I like him more than Miles Sanders. I like Judy and Anderson, but they're not guys that I'd be willing to reach on. And I got guys coming up that I really like. So I'm not really interested in any of these quarterbacks. I'm not interested in Josh Allen. I don't have Diggs. I'm not interested in Palmer. I don't have Hopkins. Lamar would be a little interesting, but I'm not reaching for a quarterback early. But Robbie and Judy both go like almost immediately after me. Guy's gone 4 receivers and a tight end. It's a pretty sharp draft. This guy's just gone Zeke and 4 receivers, so a lot of guys taking receivers. These 3 in a row before me. Like, a running back at good value is never gonna make it back to me. Yeah, he has DeAndre, and now you got Kyler. That's smart. He kind of got sniped on Mahomes here, but still ended up with Kyler. Is this the Diggs guy? Oh, Diggs went late. Yeah, I think this guy's not very sharp either. He went 3 straight running backs, a reach on Taylor, and then an unstacked Allen. Lamar, Dak. Oh, he just went double quarterback, yeah. Yikes. Javonte. Javonte's definitely not starting. Melvin Gordon didn't even play today. Debo. Tyler Bud. They're really going for receivers. Wow. Makes me think if I want to change what I'm doing here, but I think I just stick to the plan. And my plan is just if they're reaching, I'm gonna stop reaching. Go high upside Kareem Hunt. I have 2 stud receivers. I can fill in that third with just a ton of receivers. This is like a backwards. This is like a backwards. My draft got really weird. I would never normally do this. Just start drafting running backs like this. But with what's going on behind me, like they're just taking their players away from them is really helpful. Like this guy is Zeke. This guy is Kelsey though. He has 0 RB. Well, everybody in front of me has 2 or 3 running backs already. Well, except for the first guy. We have CMC and Shell. I would have been interested in Debo here. Other than Debo, there was like nothing I was reaching for. Myles Gaskin shooting up the boards after 2 touchdowns today. I'm just happy to have Kittle on this team. I've drafted from this 5 spot probably 5 times now, and just it's never Kittle. He never makes it here. We're really reaching on receivers, huh? And the receiver I want still sitting here though. The one I would have taken in the last round is still sitting here. Now that I say that, he won't make it back, but I see 2 options for me. Nice. Melvin Gordon pick, 76. That's way above ADP. LaVisca though, perfect. Didn't reach for him. The guy actually goes another receiver. I really want to know what his plan at running back is going to be. Like, there's 0 RB, then there's this. LC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 receivers. It's high upside, for sure. Oh, this guy gets the Russell Metcalf stack. Nice. Didn't have to reach a Russell. This guy going the same round as DJ Chark is a tragedy. It's good for me, but guy then has 4 running backs already too. The 0 RB guy didn't. These 2 guys didn't read the room correctly. I don't think their strategy makes sense, but yeah, too many guys stacking running backs for that to work. This guy just takes Herbert without unstacked Herbert. Love Mooney, but doesn't make it over to me. That's fine. And then we're gonna see. Start looking at my pick. I have 4 picks to go. Rodgers is like perfect for me, so someone's gonna take him. I'll star him right now, but I don't think he makes it back to me. Well, this guy has a quarterback, so he's not going quarterback. This guy has 6 wide receivers on tight end. I think he has to go like Carter or Mostert. A little bit of reach on Logan Thomas. I like him after pick 100. But he sticks with his one running back strategy. So, respect. He goes another receiver. Alright, grab Rodgers in the 8th. Get some ADP value on a stacked quarterback now. That feels good. Now I definitely want to grab a receiver. I know the one. I know the one I want. Just went. Yeah, Corey Davis. He's gonna start shooting up ADP. I think I have an interesting plan. Surely these guys go running back soon, right? Surely they don't let this go another round. This guy goes Monster at Rojo for 4 running backs. Snap picks Hurts on the way back. Nice. This dude has a plan. He made good picks there. Corey Davis is great. Great pick. It should be good with what I want to do here. Yeah. So the plan here, I think, is we go. Curtis Samuel still there. It's Curtis Samuel as just a good value play as a player that I like, or Marvin Jones when you stack with Lawrence. I kind of like Marvin Jones stack with Lawrence. I think just straight up, I'd pick Curtis Samuel here every time. But with LaVisca already, with Etienne, needing a second quarterback still somewhere in this draft. Okay, they go running back. He gets AJ Dillon as a second. He gets Michael Carter as his first running back. That just seems like not the way to build a lineup. So Trevor Lawrence usually goes in the 140-ish range, I think. What's his? Okay, 126. I'm completely wrong. But this is like a low quarterback volume room. But I feel like once they start going, they're just going to start rattling off. But I think my plan that they're here is going to be to try and get him at this pick, 11th. We'll grab another receiver here. I guess with both these guys go running back. My team went from like it should have been like a like 6 running back team to like a 5 running back team because of what happened here. Just grabbing the value players that they fell to me. Someone drafted Chark over here. Yeah, he did, but he just grabbed Matthew Stafford. So we're going to be looking. We should be safe to wait on Lawrence to pick 125 now. This guy is a quarterback. This guy is a quarterback. These two don't have quarterbacks, but they don't have no reason to draft the Jacksonville quarterback. We just get to sit and chill. No Fant. Yeah, this is the range for these tight ends. I don't have to go tight end with Kittle. Yeah, probably just picks all running backs now, right? See what's available to me. I'm looking wide receiver here. Ugly wide receiver picks though. Burrow. I need playable wide receiver. I think Emmanuel Sanders is being like criminally underdrafted. Watched the Buffalo game today. Elite backups were playing. Gabe Davis was still out there with all the backups, but Emmanuel Sanders didn't play, Diggs didn't play, and Beasley didn't play. I would assume those are the three guys to start off season for Buffalo. And even you look at like Sanders' stats, he's not done yet. It's pretty obvious he's not done. These guys are going to get paid off on skipping out running backs, I think, because nobody after them right now is taking running backs, just due to their roster construction, basically. I can think Trey Lance here too, but I think I'm on Lawrence. I want to look ahead of me, see how many people have quarterbacks. Everybody after me has quarterback, and one guy has two already. Why? This guy had no reason to pick Trevor Lawrence here, and he did it anyways. This is unstacked Trevor Lawrence. I don't understand. It like doesn't even do anything for me because I have AJ Brown and I have George Kittle, so I can just take either one of these guys. I think Rodgers by week 13, easy. Trey Lance. Done with quarterback and turn the button off. Just this is that like probably worked out better because I probably would have ended up just reaching with Tony Pollard. The guy gets the second running back. He's got Michael Carter and Tony Pollard. I'm just interested to see how his draft ends up. Also, the guy after him. Your first running back is after pick 100. Michael Carter, Tony Pollard. Probably want Naeem Hines instead of Pollard. Well, Pollard probably more high upside. I'm happy that we didn't reach for either our quarterbacks. I wish I didn't have Marvin Jones now. I wish I was Curtis Samuel. But it's still a bet on the overall Jacksonville offense that we can take with us, and that's fine. Turn Singletary, Edwards, Sicky. I'm gonna have a 2 tight end team, so we're gonna have 2 tight ends and 2 quarterbacks, and just chill. I have 3 really solid running backs. I don't know. My draft one still went well. We had 2 top 5 wide receivers, the top 3 tight end, and then three just cyclemen wide receivers or running backs. 2 great quarterbacks. All my running backs on different buys. A little important. Okay, we need to start drafting some receivers not on 13 or 7 though. Literally, my eyes just went to Gabe Davis too. That was disturbing. Rashad Bateman's like sorta in play for me. Not really though. Probably like Nelson Aguilar here. I don't want to reach on any of the other guys. There are guys down here I like. I just want to reach on them. I've been like not drafting Nelson Aguilar or any Patriots, but Aguilar's it's just him and Jacoby Myers. That's it there. He gets his 3rd running back in Lat Murray. He's just taking guys that have. It's the right way to do this. If he's gonna go like 8 wide receivers or whatever he did, he's taking guys that are 1 injury away from being workhorse top 10 running backs. Pretty smart. But that still needs to happen. See, I just went Gronk on the turn. What's going on tight end? Might scoop my second tight end here and just be done with that. Tails on bye week 6. Okay. Well. I don't want Bateman. I don't want Davis. So, like. There's some receivers coming up that I really want, though. I think I know. I think I roughly have an idea of how this is going to play out for me. I don't really need to look at running back yet. My last 2 running back picks are going to be like pretty boring. I just can't wait too long on tight end because there's only so many guys left that have like guaranteed roles. I still need a guy with a guaranteed role. I'll only go 2 tight ends. Both these guys have 2, so I should be able to get my guy, Evan Ingram. Godwin's consideration, but the same bye week as Kittle. Evan Ingram. I like him better anyways. Man, this team would actually look a lot better with Lawrence instead of Lance, but can't be upset. Okay, so tight end buttons now turned off on my device. He's actually taken every running back that has massive upside with 1 injury. Pull this up. Michael Carter, probably going to take the role eventually, so that's like a good one. Tony Pollard, if Zeke goes down. Murray if Kamara goes down. Madison if Cook goes down. He took every handcuff. Yeah, Bill Burr with T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd. We'll see. That could work. Bateman finally goes. Oh. I think towards the end of this draft, we're gonna want to grab MVS. Probably one of my next 2 picks, and probably a running back. MVS for the Rodgers Devontae stack. Like the boring part of the draft. Like you kind of figure out like what you want to do and just react to what's going on around you. But like when I got 2 positions out that aren't like, it changes a lot of like much less I have to pay attention to. I'm just kind of chilling. There's a player here that I'm really interested in though. I think I'm gonna grab MVS here though. Does at 1-4-7-1, he goes quarterback or tight end here. Because it was one of the guys I'm thinking of. So upsetting. I'm just gonna go MVS for the Packers hyper stack. I was thinking McKissick because it seems like he's gonna be the 3rd down back in Washington. He's been coming in for Gibson on 3rd down with the starters. The other 2 that I'm looking at, David Johnson's fine if you pick 20 picks past ADP, so we're almost there. Gio seems like he's gonna get a ton of catches in James White. I don't think I'll go James. think I want 5 running backs, 9 receivers. We do 2-5-9-2. Amari Rodgers. I don't know if Amari Rodgers is gonna see a ton of time based on what I've seen in he was out there with the second teamers today. Cobb wasn't. Although I'm not sure this guy knows what he's drafting, so that was the guy I took Mahomes. How's this guy? This guy took every name he knows. Odell, Antonio Brown. I think Good Valley might get that. Sean Gordon, because or Tony had like 3 touchdowns once last year. Michael Thomas, Cobb, and he's at 3 quarters. I'm going Geo. Definitely the highest upside there. Sam Darnold. Yo, Sam Darnold. He gets Robbie Anderson. Okay. Like, he knew he wanted Darnold too. He taking Geo did nothing for him. I don't think I can stop at 4 running backs. I think I need to get to 5 still. Team. Like, Carson, Etienne, Hunt are all good, but none of those is the star. I think I need that 5th one to cycle in there for spike weeks. Problem is we just don't have any spike week guys left. Wait, shouldn't people be picking Jerick McKinnon if Edwards-Helaire is actually hurt? Right? That should be a thing, right? There. I'm reading this article about not letting him slip. It literally came out after he just sprained his ankle and doesn't his ankle at all. Injuries. Daryl Williams evaluated for concussion, and Edwards-Helaire has hurt his ankle. It just really feels like Jerick McKinnon should be in a great spot. I'm on the clock. Rashad Penny's available. I'm just like, I'm way off of Rashad Penny now. I think not get it done. I don't think anybody else is gonna reach on Jerick McKinnon. None of the receivers I like either. We can go pair him in though. He's like big hitter. Detroit's gonna be down every game they play this year. Like, and they're gonna have to like, throw the ball. So, spike week Perriman is the thing. This guy, like the guy that picking right now, like, he's been just gone most of the time. He's just getting auto drafted, and they're just awful. This guy has honest idea. This guy has 3 receivers yet, or 3 running backs. Large charge. I hate that it changes. I think he started 3 running backs. Yeah, so he can do that because he started. This is how he started. I'm just not a fan of any of the receivers that are left, so I think I'm gonna go reach for my Jared McKinnon pick here. I was like last second thinking is Tevin Coleman smarter pick, and I just can't do it. There is 0 upside to Tevin Coleman. I'm not going Allen Lazard. I think that basically there's nothing to go around it anymore. That depth chart. You could talk me into Devin Funches more than you could talk me into Allen Lazard. But it's really neither. But it leads to like last round you just kind of want to take a guy. Pick a guy that nobody else is picking. Well, Robinson was like 3rd receiver in San Francisco. They just never. Their plan is just to never pass the ball, though. I don't think they're tempting me to take Allen Lazard. We're gonna review the teams after this too, and just kind of think about what their teams did, what I liked, what I didn't like. Look at my team as well. What I like, what I don't like. I already know what I didn't like. I think I have a couple of decisions that I made that I didn't like, but there's nothing that was. This guy has to go tight end, right? He has Kelsey, but I think he just goes tight end here. Here's okay. He's taking a 0 at tight end 1 week. That's fine, I guess. I think I'm going Renfro. I just don't draft him usually, but he should see time on the field. All right, perhaps gonna wrap up here, and then we're gonna do a quick review. Hold on to my Trey Lance Prism card, green Prism. Honor this draft. Cam Newton. I don't mind Cam Newton. There's just a chance he's a starter all year, right? And he gets like 10 rushing touchdowns, and you're happy. 18th round. He looked sharp in the one preseason game I saw. Okay. Come on, man. Come on, man. Alright. Well, while Underdog does this, remember to hit the like, subscribe button if you like the draft. Let me know what you thought about the team. We're gonna get to reviewing it pretty quick here, and then take a look at a couple of the other teams, what I liked, what I can learn from. And let's see what we got here. This one? Yep. Start with my team. 2-5-9-2. I like this. 2-4-10-2 was in the cards as well. Quarterbacks are great. Didn't reach for either of them. Stacking. I'm stacking my first and third round picks of these guys, so it's good. Running backs, we didn't really reach anybody. We just kind of took what fell to me. We didn't get a stud, so I wanted to get like three middle of the road guys. Then we got two guys who are just high upside, spike week guys at the end. So I think that worked out. Seaver, Adams, Brown. This is a great start. This is the 1-2 pick. I think this is the one situation where I run into a little problem. I don't think Laviska as my third receiver is enough firepower. And we didn't get Lawrence stack. I like how I finished it though. Penn and Kittle and Ingram. Look at the draft board. See what we could have done differently. The two guys actually went full 0 RB. Well, he went hero RB and 0 RB, and this guy went 0 RB as well. So three guys drafting before me are just picking all the receivers. Other than that, everybody went like heavy running back though, so it was weird. First two picks I'm super happy with. We identified this guy was gonna be a soft player when he took Mahomes in the second round. We kind of knew that we didn't have to worry about something weird happening here, or something weird would happen. Stuff involved me. That's what happened with Kittle, pretty much. I'm never not taking Kittle in a situation. I think about it now. Like I could have gotten some tight end value later, but I'm just never not taking him here at 29. And then it just rattles off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 receivers where it gets back. I mean, I take Carson. I could have grabbed Deontay Johnson or Clay or Jamar Chase here. And then I got back around and I grabbed Travis Etienne for my second running back. Would have been Montgomery if he got there. It probably would have been if Deontay Chase or Thielen or Claypool got here, I probably would have taken them as well. Robbie would have been a bit of a reach. I just really didn't expect these guys to keep going four wide receivers. I thought I was getting Debo on the way back. I thought they would take Kareem Hunt, Mike Davis here. They didn't. My pick here would have been Laviska anyways, so I was pretty happy going Kareem Hunt. And really, this was the end of my running back picks. Marvin Jones was the setup. Yeah, if this was Samuel instead of Jones, I'd be a lot happier right now. Emmanuel Sanders, I just think he's being thrown in the dumpster right now for some reason. Probably the second receiver in Buffalo. We got Trey Lance with George Kittle. This actually just makes me mad. This guy picked Trevor Lawrence with Jalen Hurts. Tennessee already had no other Jacksonville players. At least tell me when Colin Johnson last round. No. Sanders, Lance, Aguilar. I like some New England exposure. Ingram, just I don't have to worry about tight end. I can just stick with two. I can use my draft capital elsewhere. MVS, a little bit of a reach, but we get the big stack. I love picking Geo at ADP. Rashard Perryman high upside. Jared McKinnon high upside. Hunter Renfrow. We'll see. My other pick was like I was between him and Kadarius Downey, and then just going way off the board. So I'm not too upset. look at some of the other from quick. 3-4-9-2 doesn't need a third quarterback. Definitely doesn't need one on the same bye week as Matt Ryan. So he went CMC and like hero RB. Well, I'd say that he went a little too early on his running backs though. He could have gone 4 lower round RBs instead of getting them all done before pick 100. But you definitely stop at 4. Jefferson, Allen, Claypool, Button. Yeah, these would be better off with better receivers instead of Mostert, Ronald Jones. And he kind of reached on Kyle Pitts. I'm not a Kyle Pitts guy, but if you do pick Kyle Pitts, you only take one other tight end. That's what. He got a decent Atlanta stack. He got a decent Denver stack too. Jameis Winston with Callaway and Smith. Okay, I see it. It's got 3 running back. Hey, this is if you're gonna go. Oh. The problem with this 3 running back build is that he has 2 on the same bye week. Week 10 he's getting a 0 from an RB spot, so that's really, really bad. Shouldn't have picked Cam Newton. They should have just been another running back, a throw him in running back instead of Cam Newton. But he reached on both quarterbacks to take another quarterback in the last pick. Ooh, 3 tight ends. Both Philly tight ends. I don't think you can go both Philly tight ends either. There should have been Goddard, Komet, and just tight ends. His receiver is actually pretty good for somebody who took restart running backs to start. But there should be one more running back. There has to be. Yeah, this is a build mistake. Great bond pick from the 3 spot, 2-5-9-2. I like that. That's what I did. Got 2 guys who are going to start the whole year on different bye weeks. 5 running backs. You got 2 pretty good ones in Montgomery and Kamara, and then just kind of chilled and took them as they came to him. Nothing to complain there. Yeah, and then just loaded up on. Well, you got Big Ben, right? If you go Deontay Juju, you should probably go try to get Big Ben instead of Daniel Jones. I'm not sure if he went like significantly ahead of ADP. Yeah, I drafted it all. I think nobody drafted Big Ben. Oh, there you went. 179. So it's probably going to be his pick here. Probably should have just taken him instead of Deshaun Jackson and made sure he got him. I'm sure he doesn't feel good about having Daniel Jones on this team with no stack. Well, he went late and doing it at the end after he picked. Okay. He's got Waller on this team too, which is nice. He's got unstacked Brady though. He got good value on the pick, but it's unstacked, which I don't like. Got Fournette, I guess. I think if you go Juju and Deontay, you have to reach on Big Ben. All right, this guy was picking before me. This is gonna be a quick look because it's not a good build. 3-6-6-3. Mahomes, you can only pick one other quarterback. Yeah, you pick three pretty bad dead ends, so all way ahead of ADP. Started his draft with Henry and Elaire, and then picked 4 more running backs, including another one with a pretty high pick and a big reach on Gordon. This guy just wasn't a strong drafter. Reach on Cobb. Not a guy I'd consider reaching on. This guy's paying the rake. Hate to see it. I don't think ever going 1 tight end is correct though. Even if it was Kelsey. I could be wrong. I just feel like that's not the way to build. So his receivers obviously are fantastic. You got Burrow and Darnold to stack with. The Cincinnati stack and Robbie Anderson. He probably would have liked to have Dak. He got CD and Amari. So he needs to get enough points for the running backs to get by though. He went every handcuff back. And Michael Carter. The one tight end thing though, I even if it is Kelsey, I think it's wrong. You can't just take a 0, right? Okay. 3-4-9-2. Don't pick Zach Wilson. Or Ryan Fitzpatrick. Don't pick one of these guys. Oh, you had to. Took Fitzpatrick and he had a bye week problem. Okay. Probably should have just thought of that ahead of time. I don't like this four running back build. So you didn't get 2 starters. And a reach on Logan Thomas and Everett. I think this needs 5 running backs. 5 running backs are a better second running back. Like, he wasn't getting good value on these receivers. Really? So, I think there's a spot in this draft where, like, he's losing the receiver race to this guy in front of him. Right? So, like, this Judy pick could have been Miles Sanders. And you really could have gone 4 RB pretty easily then. 2-6-8-2, probably a good build. All these running backs are bad. Because he went 0 RB too. That was the problem. 3 guys in a row went 0 RB and it really messed them all up. 2 tight ends with 2 tight ends aren't very good. Murray, Tua. Get the Murray back. He has no Miami players. Got good value on Tua, I guess, but these running backs are issues. Like, I know, like, when you go 0 RB, this is what can happen, but this is like, yeah, obviously the receivers are good, and the quarterback's good. The tight ends are bad. The running backs are awful, in my opinion. You got good value on Trey Sermon, but I don't think you can just pick Trey Sermon like that. You end up having to reach on running backs later anyways. And you end up with David Johnson. This guy didn't want. He had to. 3, 5, 6, 4. 4 tight ends. John New and Hunter Henry, pick one. This could be a 3 tight end team easily, but just don't pick Hunter Henry. 3 quarterbacks. You went Josh Allen and Dak. He's been 2 high draft picks, and then pick Ryan Tannehill anyways. Can't do that. Taylor, Chubb, Swift should be a 4 RB team. And because of that, your receivers are pretty bad. Your tight ends are. This is a mess. This is a mess of a team. Our Fields. 2-6-8-2. Got the Lamar Andrews stack. And another good tight end. Higbee. You went Jones, Dobbins, Henderson. This team needs like 4 running backs. If you start Jones, Dobbins, Henderson. You got Ridley. Yeah. After Ridley, this is good. Goes downhill. You have Derek Carr. No. But he has 3 Las Vegas receivers. Two 5-9-2. This is a good 2-5-9-2. He's got 2 pretty solid running backs. 1 really solid. 1 like probably gonna be fine. And then just 3 high upside guys. He's got Diggs, Godwin, Cup. Oh, I like this team a lot. And Hawkinson. I like this team a lot. This is really nice. This is the best team I've seen so far. Might be better than mine. Yeah, that's a really nice team. Baseball Warlord with 3 quarterbacks. Well, he had to. He went Herbert, Cousins, and then 5 weeks per album. He also went 3 tight ends. Yeah, I mean, your tight ends aren't great, so I guess you have to. 5 running backs. This team you can go with 4. You spend your first 2 picks on high upside guys. You put a pretty high pick on Josh Jacobs and a pretty high pick on Edmonds. This could have been just 4 running backs. You could have stopped at Edmonds, or you could have not picked Edmonds and waited for Gus Edwards. But assume his receivers are bad. Julio quite a bit ahead of ADP. Ayuk also quite a bit ahead of ADP, but he was picking after the 3-0 RB guys. So if he was going to pick receivers there, he had to. Herbert Cousins. He said no stacks with Herbert and Cousins. It's weird. They're like barely good picks. He was just kind of all over the place. I don't think it turned out the way he wanted it to. Okay. Wrap the video there. Went a little long, but I love looking back and talking about the teams and just kind of get ideas of what can happen. I think in the future, if I were to do this again, I think one of these guys wouldn't have been drafted. I would have reached for Robbie Anderson here probably. Or I would have gone DJ Moore or Mike Evans or Lockett instead of Chris Carson. Yeah, I shouldn't have taken Carson. Carson was the mistake here. Oh, I'm going the other way. Yeah, I think Carson is my mistake here. Carson started me on the slippery slope of taking running backs, and I just didn't need to. But the team ended up fine, I think. Still got pretty much what we wanted out of it. We had 2 absolute stud wide receivers, and then we just need the last one to fill in. I have to pop off for the flex spot and the 3rd wide receiver spot. So I think we're fine. I think his team's fine. And Kittle. Or like tight ends just like always set. Okay, wrap it up there. Like the video, like, subscribe. Let me know the team. Let me know what you thought about the other teams. Maybe I missed something important. Some of these other teams were a lot better than I think. Maybe some of the teams I said weren't very good are good. I just missed something. So let me know. And thanks for watching. Bye.